Hello guys and welcome back to a brand new movie review, and this is a big one. First of all, Happy New Year for anyone who's watching this today, tomorrow, whenever I decide to upload it. We've got Barry with us here today, and he has got a special shirt on, and you guys will find out why this is so special in a future video. So, let's talk about reviewing. No, you've got to try and guess what the film is first, actually.
Yeah.
So, Ethan, give them a couple of clues.
I give you a clue with him.
So, look at what Barry's... Look up...
That's the clue.
Okay, I'll give a bit of a better clue. So, Barry just transformed into something then, and his favourite animal's a bumblebee. So can you guess what the film is? We'll give you a couple of seconds to put it down. Okay, the film is... What is it, Ethan?
Bumblebee.
We are reviewing the brand new Transformers film, which actually, straight off the bat, I think was a little bit boring, but lived up to the hype of a new... Because Transformers is giant. Like, everybody wants to watch Transformers from the start. It doesn't matter what it is. If it says Transformers, everybody wants to go and see it. So I'll let you, as you're more a Transformers fan, Ethan, I'll let you kick this one off. Yeah, because you like Mark Wahlberg and stuff.
I thought it was the best Transformers film ever made.
Really?
Yeah, it was just not boring like all the others are. Because all the others are pretty boring. There you go, done.
Go on.
And the best part about it was John Cena, because he was just so funny and he was such a good actor, and all his lines were just absolute genius in it.
So John Cena was really weird in it. He was like really kind of pointless, but so good at the same time. And it was just clickbait to get everybody, because obviously he's got like millions of followers on everything, so it was a bit of clickbait to get him in. But it was actually really good, the John Cena.
The best bit was the first 10 minutes when they were in Cybertron's world.
Yeah, because we were discussing it after we left the cinema. We were saying that the best bit in the entire film was when they were doing this big CGI Transformers Cybertron battle. Megatron was taking on Optimus Prime, and well, Megatron wasn't there, but the Decepticons were taking on the Autobots, and there was a giant fight. But apparently they are making a Cybertron movie, which means there will not be any humans in it, hopefully. Because obviously Cybertron is nothing to do with us, nothing to do with Earth. It's their planet, and I presume it's going to show you the fall of Cybertron. Everybody knows that Cybertron falls, but we don't know why or how or why in the movie universe. You can read a comic and probably find out. But we'd like, especially me, would like a Cybertron movie to understand it in the movie universe, in the cinematic universe, so we could, because it's so good. The CGI was so good in it, wasn't it? Yes. But then they got to Earth, and the first sort of like half an hour was just a bit long, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's nothing.
Haley Steinfeld is quite a good actor, but it's not much to do with her. It's just the beginning was just so long and boring, and it was just so. It's just a bit naff, really. It really didn't need to be in there, and it was just a little bit boring, like I said. But it did eventually pick up when they discovered Bumblebee, and then because he got his memory fried, so he had to be taught everything again. And it was quite funny as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was hilarious.
There were a couple of funny scenes in it with Bumblebee and Haley's character. I can't remember her actual name in the film. And so what would you... Just talk about the action scenes in it, Ethan.
The fighting was actually like so good in it, and the way that... I mean, the ending was pretty dumb, but all the scenes with Bumblebee in it were like over budget. That's how good they were. Yeah.
So you could say that they hadn't binned out the CGI budget on this. It was so good. But annoyingly, he didn't transform Bumblebee. Because when he scans a car, he always becomes his Mustang, is it? Or Dodge, or whatever it is. He didn't do that until the end. And I imagine that's because they didn't want to remodel him in a different car. But the bad guys are really cool in it as well, weren't they?
Yeah, the two Decepticons that were somehow good guys, that they tricked the whole of the US government to be thinking they're good guys.
That's not really a spoiler, but there's one scene in there where the Decepticons drive up to all the army men who are waiting for them, and they go, "We're trying to catch a bad guy prisoner," and they all just believe him straight away.
Yeah.
And they just give him access to the whole satellite, every single thing on Earth, all the satellites, all the technology, all the internet, and just go, "Yeah, here you go, you can have it all." And there's a good line where John Cena says, they are called Decepticons after all. Why are we teamed up with them? Deception. Decepticons. That's why they're called Decepticons, because they're deceiving and they're bad guys and they're trying to take over Cybertron, so we have to stop them. Only Barry can. So yeah, give it a quick overview sum up.
I don't know, it was just like a typical Transformers film, but it's basically the same as like Transformers 1. It's literally exactly the same story when Megan Fox met Bumblebee in the first one. What do you think about it?
That's actually a good point. We should watch the first one again at some point.
No.
Did you not like it?
I don't know.
I can't really remember any of them. We should have like a massive Transformers session. But apart from the latest one, I liked the first one Mark Wahlberg was in.
And the second one.
And Mark Wahlberg was in 3?
Yeah, I think so.
Good lord. But yeah, so what would you give it out of 10?
I'd say 7.
I would say 6. Because I prefer some of the older Transformers movies because they were just a bit more action-packed. Like, this one was good, but it was just a bit too much of the backstory. And it's like, we all know who Bumblebee is. I know, I know the entire film's on Bumblebee's backstory. But I mean, just the beginning was a little bit long. So I'm going for 6, Ethan goes for 7. So that averages out to 8 out of 10. Something like that. It's close enough. So guys, if you've enjoyed another pointless movie review, make sure to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys soon.